Good morning, fitness friends of the world. So, guys, today we're going to talk a little bit about mental health and what to do when you're not feeling 100%. So, I haven't done a video or a podcast on this in a little while from memory, but guys, to be super honest, this morning I woke up and I felt like I was at like 30% of my normal capacity. I didn't jump out of bed. I'm not feeling super energetic. And it's just because of a lot of stuff that we have going on in our life at the moment. So, those feelings of being overwhelmed, feeling anxious, feeling stressed out, all of those things happen to us as business owners. And I fucking think anyone in business who neglects that this is going to happen or thinks that it's not going to happen is truly delusional. So for those who don't know, like when I was younger, I had a lot of issues with like depression, anxiety, and things like that, to stages where I was like missing work and things like that, and was not in a very, very good headspace. So, and it's also in the media a lot with that beautiful lady, Naomi Osaka. I'm not going to go into that because everyone's mental health is, their own journey, and how they deal with it, is completely up to them. And I think it's something that comes from truly knowing yourself at a really, really high level. So guys, to put things into perspective on why this morning I wasn't feeling 100% is at the moment, like we moved interstate, we're getting a little bit homesick. So we're going to, move back home for a while. We don't have a house to go back there. Obviously, that's pretty stressful. We've got family and stuff, but, not having your own place organized and all locked in isn't really the greatest. We've got some team members on a break at the moment, okay, which increases the workload across the board. We're also bringing on like 5 new staff as well at the same time. It's absolutely fucking crazy. We've got like 3 joint ventures starting with a couple of my friends to help grow our business. We're also buying a property, which for those who buy the property, it's really, really exciting. It's also quite stressful. It's like, hey, I'm going to be here for the next 5-10 years, right? Do we want to be in Sydney? Do we want to be on Gold Coast? Do we want to travel? And then also as well, guys, like I have a massive week as well. So pretty much it's like from 8 till 6 meetings, bang, 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 bang. Okay, so I have a lot going on. So it's completely understandable at the moment when I'm looking at it that you do feel overwhelmed, you do feel anxious at times, you do feel incredibly stressed. So the first thing is, guys, you have to own it, right? You have to be able to write down everything that you have going on and look within yourself to go, hey, these feelings that I'm having are okay, right? Because you don't want to beat yourself up on it, okay? But here's a step-by-step play on what I did from waking up this morning feeling like literally like 30%. Honestly, I woke up and I was like, fuck, I do not want to go to work today. I was like, I would just love to like lay in bed all day and like sort out all this kind of stuff, right? But that's not possible, right? Because we need to stand up as fucking leaders. So here's what I did, okay? So firstly, guys, you need to change your state. Okay, so you need to go from, feeling a little bit flat, maybe feeling a little bit anxious, feeling a bit overwhelmed, to flip into the positive side of things. And the best way to do that, guys, is exercise, right? So I just went for a nice, easy 4K run, which changed my state. Now, on that run, guys, I'm like someone that if I'm laughing, if I'm happy, it's all good. So on that run on Spotify, I listened to Kevin Hart. He has like a comedy playlist there, which is just essentially snippets from his shows. So when I was running, I didn't give a fuck about how fast I was running. I was running and I was listening and I was like laughing, going, this guy's absolutely fucking hilarious, which took me from like 30% probably up to like 50, 60% in that state by the time I got home. Right. And that's the first thing you have to do. Anyone who has maybe struggled with depression, anxiety, they know that if you can exercise, it just makes you feel a bit better. And it's not about absolutely crushing yourself. It's just about getting those good endorphins running through. Okay. Then you need to journal all the stuff that's going on in your head. Right? What is it that makes you feel like this? Okay. Just put it all down on paper. It might be half a page. It might be 1 page. It might be 5 pages, but just get it out. Just express how you're feeling. Okay. Write it down. Okay. It doesn't matter what you do off it, but I just want to get everything out of your head. Now, the next step I did, and I actually learned this off my cousin, Brendan. He was doing like some really high level coaching with a mindset coach. And he actually said something really profound to me on a run when he goes, there's no times you can feel depressed or anxious when you're showing gratitude to people in your life. And I was like, I kind of thought about it for a little bit. And then I thought it was kind of bullshit. And I'm like, hey, like, whenever you're telling someone you're grateful for them or that you love for them or that you care for them, right? It's very, very hard not to feel in a positive frame, in a positive state. Okay. So then what I did is I made sure I go in, I told my wife that I hug her and I love her so much. And then I just got out my phone and I messaged 5 to 10 people who I love and care about in my life, right? I expressed gratitude to them, that I'm really excited for the future we have together and that I love having them in my life and that I care for them. And that picked up my mood just that little bit more to now where I'm, comfortable to present to you guys today, right? And then be able to continue on with my day. But that isn't the final step. The final step in this situation, guys, and I talk a lot about having an A-list in previous previous podcasts and videos, is I reached out to my mentors and let them know how I was feeling. And this is the key, because perspective from someone else based on what's happening can change your mindset incredibly quickly. Okay, so for those who don't know, I see a psychologist every single fortnight. My mum died when I was a kid. I got a lot of stuff with, childhood trauma and stuff like that. And I'm actually seeing her in like about 45 minutes, which is kind of lucky, right? Then I'll also reach out to my mentor, Charlie. I'll reach out to my mentor, James. And then today I'll reach out to my mentor, Dan, as well, right? And I'll let them know what's happening, what I'm kind of feeling, right? So then I can have a chat to them and get a little bit of perspective on stuff, right? Which then kind of really pieces everything together, where we can have a game plan where you start to wake up tomorrow feeling 70%, then 80, then 90, then back to your 100%, energy levels and things like that. So guys, I just want you to know it's okay to have these feelings in business, right? We go up and down and you've got so much going on. Business is truly a war. It is an absolute war, right? And there's going to be days where you feel 30%. There might be days where you feel 15%. And then there's days where you feel 70, 80, 90, 100%. And it's totally okay, guys. You've just got to look within, right? On those days where you feel 30%, one of the biggest things that I always look at is with my diary is I have a look at the clients that I have to turn up for, right? So there's like literally in our program, 250 people I have to turn up for, because regardless of what I'm feeling, I need to turn up for them and I need to be the best leader I can for them, right? So I'm always thinking about other people, but then looking introspective and go, hey, why am I feeling like this? What's happening? What can I deal with quickly? What's stuff that I'm worrying about that I shouldn't be worrying about? I change my state. Make sure you fucking exercise when you're feeling flat, right? Make sure you get up and exercise. First thing you should do, right? Show the love to people who you care about, right? Within your life, right? It could be friends. It could be family. It could be your clients, right? Send 10, 15, 20 messages. Okay. And another thing I used to do that I didn't do today is I had a journal of all the amazing stuff that I've achieved in my life, from sporting achievements to finding the love of my life, all the places I traveled, all the business achievements. Like it's like this journal of like 200 things that I'm proud of. And you can have those journals where you read that as well. And that's especially if you're, feeling kind of flat and you kind of sometimes like feel a bit worthless, right? It's something that I picked up a couple of years ago and it was really powerful. I didn't talk about that today, but another thing you can do, I kind of stopped doing that a couple of years ago because I've just, kind of got control of all the issues I was having with the help of Rachel, my mentors. And then guys, reach out to your mentors, right? Don't suffer in silence. Don't feel anxious in silence. Don't feel overwhelmed in silence. Don't feel super stressed in silence. There is no need for you to do that. You need to have a really supportive network, right? Make sure you reach out to the right people, get their perspective on stuff, right? Let them help you make a really solid game plan so you feel 100%. And guys, if you do that, you can save this episode. Reach out to me if you're ever not feeling 20, 30, 40% like I was today, so we can make a game plan, because a business owner who can run at that 70, 80, 90% really, really consistently achieves great things. What we don't want to happen is where you go from 100% to 20% to 90% to 10% and up and down, because business is a roller coaster, guys. You guys who own a business, you deal with so much more different stuff compared to people who, have a full-time job. And that's what we got into. This stress, sometimes you got to look back on it and go, hey, I bought in for this. This is what I truly wanted, right, to reach my goals. And this is all a part of owning a business. Okay. But when you can go for a run and change your mental state really quickly, when you can journal and get all those things out of your head, when you can show the love to the amazing people in your life, your partners, your friends, your family, your mentors, people who have helped you become the human being that you are today. And then you also have a really powerful A-list of people that you can reach out to and let them know how you're feeling, who have experience in business, in life, and they can put a different perspective and a spin on it. You will get through those days where you feel 20 to 30%, and you will get through them very quickly. and you'll be able to turn up, right? Go and turn up, because in business, turning up consistently is absolutely fucking everything. So guys, I hope you got a little bit of value today. Definitely like a different type of episode. If you enjoyed it, guys, please send me a message on Instagram, Jimmy_Pomponi, if you kind of like the topics. I usually just let the downloads, let me know what you guys like. And guys, remember this month, if you screenshot any of my live videos, any of my posts, any of my podcast, and tag me on Instagram in your stories, Jimmy_Pomponio, you'll enter the draw to win $1,000 as well. We're going to draw that on July the 1st. Just make sure you tag me so my VA team we have a document of everyone running along. And that way we'll run through like a special draw on it. And then I can't wait to give someone $1,000 for helping me help more people. And I just want to say, guys, I appreciate you guys as much as I was feeling flat today. Turning up and doing these videos and doing these podcasts for you guys gives me absolutely great fucking happiness. So I hope you guys got a little bit of value. I hope you're feeling 100% today, but just remember to maybe save these episodes and know that whilst you might not have some mentors, guys, you can always reach out to me if you're ever feeling 20, 30%, guys. It's something that's really close to my heart, and I want to support you guys as much as I know that you would support me if I ever needed it. Thank you so much, guys. You have a great day.